Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Brynna from Playtube Early On. Tonight for our bedtime, we are going to be doing another bedtime meditation. I love meditation. It really helps me calm down after a very, very busy day. It helps me get ready for sleep and allows me to empty my mind and practice my breathing. Last time, we practiced our balloon breathing and we did a couple of little muscle stretches too. This time, we are going to be practicing visualization. That's a big word, but it just means we're going to be using our imaginations to picture a perfect little world, and in that world, we're going to see, hear, and feel a lot of different things that are going to help us relax and get ready for a good night's sleep. So we're going to start by closing our eyes, and this is going to be different because we're going to have our eyes closed almost the entire time. Can you do that? It might be a challenge. If you need to take a break and open your eyes, that's okay. I might have to do it too. So we are going to start by closing our eyes and sitting in a nice, comfortable spot somewhere, maybe in your room or somewhere that has a lot of soft surfaces like blankets and pillows. So close your eyes and sit down on that surface. And I want you to sit however you're comfortable. Miss Brynna is sitting crisscross like this. You can sit with your legs out flat, or you can sit just on your feet or any way you'd like. So we're going to start by closing our eyes and sitting down, and we are going to pretend that we are in a boat. Have you ever been in a boat before? It's going to be a really tiny, tiny boat that we're in. So get in your boat, and it's going to be on the water. So when we're on the water, our boat is going to be moving back and forth, just like this. So let your body start to sway back and forth really gently. You're sitting on your boat in the middle of the water, and we're going to just feel our body. Feel your arms, feel your legs like this, feel your tummy, and you realize that you're wearing a life jacket. Your life jacket is what's keeping you safe on the water in your boat. So we're still swaying our bodies back and forth in our boat with our life jackets on. And we're going to listen. We're going to turn on our ears, and we're going to see what we can hear. So what's something that we can hear if we're on the water in a boat? Maybe you hear some waves. Maybe you can hear some trickling of water. Maybe you can hear your boat making some creaking noises. Maybe you can hear some seagulls or birds chirping. Now we're going to use our nose, and we're going to see what we can smell with our nose. So take a deep breath in with your nose and see if you smell anything. I smell salt water, so we must be on the ocean. I also smell fish, because in the ocean there are lots and lots of fish. Making sure that our boat is still swaying back and forth, just like this. Keeping our eyes closed, we are going to look around our boat and see. Do we see anything? We can see water. We can see maybe some fish in the water. You're swimming around our boat. Do you see any dolphins or anything like that? Keep your eyes closed, but we're gonna look out of our boat and we're gonna see any islands around that we can steer our boat towards. There's an island way out in the distance. So let's start paddling our boat. Use your hands like this. You can open your eyes and take a peek if you want. We're going to paddle our boat all the way to that island, and then once we hit the island, we can get out of our boat. So we'll take off our life jacket and hop out of our boat and we can walk around the island. Do we see anything? We see a lot of sand. So let's sit down on the sand. We'll sit down on our bums on the sand and maybe reach around with your fingers and pick up some sand and let it fall gently, kind of like sugar. It falls out of your hands as you pick it up. As we're feeling around the sand with our eyes closed, we feel a little something. So we pick it up and we look. It's a flower. Oh my goodness, and it's such a pretty flower too. My flower is going to be pink, but you can think of any other color that you'd like your flower to be. So with your eyes closed, we're holding our flowers out in front of us, and we're gonna take a nice, deep breath in through our nose to smell our flower. Ready? Like that. But we realize our flower is covered in sand. So we're gonna take one more deep breath in to smell our flower, and when we blow out our breath, we're gonna blow all the sand off of the flower. So we'll pick it up and smell it, and blow all the sand off. Great. We'll do that 2 more times. So take a deep breath to smell your flower, and now blow off all the sand. One more time, deep breath in to smell, and blow off all that sand. Perfect. Now if you'd like to, you can open your eyes and look around, and you're back on your bed. We're no longer on our boat, and we're no longer on our island that we used our imagination to think of. And our flower has now floated away. We don't have our flower anymore, and that's okay, because we might find another one next time. So we're going to finish our meditation video by doing some nice stretches with our arms. So I want you to sit however you're comfortable, and take your arms and stretch them out as wide as you can, and wiggle your fingers. And we're gonna reach our arms up, way up above our heads, and we're gonna try to touch our ceiling. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle, 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 and try to touch your ceiling. Great, and now we're going to reach our arms down and let them gently fall in our lap, like this. Very good. Now we're gonna take our arms, we're gonna take one arm and put it on the other arm, and we're gonna do the same with this arm. Wrap our arms around. We're gonna give ourselves a nice squeeze, just like this. Nice big squeeze, 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 and let go. Very good. Thank you so much for joining me for another bedtime meditation video. I feel super relaxed and ready to go to bed. I already have my pajamas on, but I'm gonna go and brush my teeth, and I'm gonna crawl into bed and have a really good night's sleep. I hope you do too. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Good night.